I got another comment! I've always enjoyed writing a novel, ever since I was a small child. It was because I enjoyed shaping up my ideal, imaginary world. On the other hand, I wasn't very good at interacting with, real people. I wasn't very good at vocalizing my ideal imaginary world. Alright, once I reply to the comments, I'll work on more chapters. Once I finish this title, I need to come up with a new plot. I don't have any friends or lovers to spend time with on the weekends, but I felt satisfied. There were some readers who would always peek into my ideal, imaginary world as they left some comments for me. There weren't too many, but there were still some people who would stay connected with me. Time passed by, and going back to the present. After graduating from college and starting to work full-time, I became an adult who likes novels the way I always have. However, I'm finally here at the book signing event for Miss Rui! I'm no longer an author, but I'm a reader. I stopped writing 4 years ago, when I was in college. It wasn't like I got tired of it, I simply couldn't write anymore. In exchange, I found a novelist that I really liked. So I've been reading all the novels that she's been releasing, and that's her. Whoa, this is a huge line! Miss Rui Takahashi. Her title became an anime recently, so I guess I should have known her popularity. She made her publishing debut 3 years ago. She used to write her novels online. But her popularity went explosive when she made her debut, and now she's a famous novelist. So, there are a lot of fans who would come to her book signing events and talk events. I have all your titles. I'm a huge fan.
Thanks.
I'm looking forward to the anime.
Okay.
As you can see, she's very cold-shouldered with the way she treats her fans, so the line goes fast. At this rate, my turn should be up in about 10 minutes. I don't think I'll be spending my full 10-second time limit with her. Next person in line. So now, it was my turn. That was fast. Way too fast. I didn't even wait for 10 minutes. That was only like 5 minutes. Miss Rui, it's my biggest pleasure to see you.
Yes.
That's sad. She won't even look into my eyes, but it's fine. Since I'm here, I'll just tell her whatever I want to say before I leave. I used to write for the same website that you used to use, so I truly admire what you do.
I see.
Yeah, and back then, I used to write under an account called Shuto.
Shuto?
Huh?
Wait, are you the one who wrote Sarubedo World?
Yeah, Miss Rui, do you actually know my title?
Mr. Shuto!
Huh?
I never imagined that I'd see you in a place like this.
Miss Rui.
Oh! Pardon me, I panicked a bit.
That's fine. I'm shocked. I never thought Miss Rui knew my title. To add, she called me Mr. Shuto just now.
Now, here's your signed book.
Thank you very much.
I'll see you later.
Huh?
I'm sorry, sir. Your time is up.
Oh, okay.
Next person in line.
See you later? I feel like I'm in a dream. I never thought I'd be recognized by an author that I admire. To add, I'm just a nameless author who is posting my work on a website. It's a miracle that she even knows me, and even if she knew me, I wouldn't have been surprised if she didn't recognize any of my work. I wish I'd gotten to talk to her for just a bit longer. Huh? Is this? It's a phone number! Who's? I'll see you later. No way.
Hello? May I ask who's calling?
Oh, hello. This piece of paper with the phone number was stuck inside my book.
Are you Mr. Shuto?
Yeah, that would be me. Hi, my name is Mr. Shunanoda.
Oh, I'm so glad that you called me.
Yes, I never imagined the number would connect through to you, Miss Rui.
Oh, you don't have to be so polite to me. I'm just a microorganism compared to you, Mr. Shudo.
Hold on a second. My emotions are catching up. I'm surprised that she recognizes me at all, but why is Miss Rui admiring me so much? Let me just ask you anyway, but don't you have the wrong person by any chance, do you?
What do you mean?
Maybe you're mistaking for a different novelist named Shudo.
I am referring to Mr. Shudo, the best novelist in the world, who wrote Sarubedo World, which is a story about an ordinary boy without any special power who goes on a trip to seek growth in a different world. It's one of the best fantasy novels.
There are a few discrepancies in what you're saying, but I guess that would be me. It wasn't the best fantasy novel out there, and I'm not the best novelist in the world either.
I was surprised too. I never thought that you would come to my book signing event.
Well, of course, I'm your fan, Miss Rui.
I've been repeating myself, but you don't have to call me Miss Rui. You can just call me Sawashiro without any honorifics. Actually, you could just call me Mirei, my first name.
It seems like her real name is Mirei Sawashiro. I never thought I'd discover this fact this way, though.
By the way, Mr. Shudo,
You don't have to call me with an honorific, really. But what is it?
when do you have free time?
I guess I'm generally free during the weekends, but, Miss Rui.
Then, how about this Saturday? Is there a good time for you?
Do you mean that we're meeting up?
Yes.
Just the two of us?
We don't need anyone else other than the two of us. They'll only be in our way.
Yikes, I'm startled before I could be happy about this, and I don't know how to feel. I should be amazed just to get to talk to someone I admire over the phone, but because there's so much going on, my emotion is lost. Ugh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away getting to speak with you, Mr. Shudo, and I ended up deciding it without even asking you first. I know this is such a sudden invite, and of course, you can decline it too. Even if you decline my invite, I'll just cry for 3 days and 3 nights, and I should feel fine after that.
That doesn't sound okay at all. Then what about noon?
Huh?
Perhaps we can enjoy lunch together?
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm still startled by all that's going on, but I can't possibly let this opportunity slip out of my hands! Miss Rui, no, Sawashiro is willing to meet up with me privately, and I could never ask for anything else as her huge fan!
Thank you very much. Let me decide where to go. I'll make a reservation, and it'll be my treat.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it, really.
But then...
It's okay. Seeing how she's behaving, she might end up treating me to a high-end restaurant if I let her. And it was Saturday. I believe this is where we're meeting up.
Mr. Shudo!
Whoa!
I've been waiting for you. You arrived 17 minutes earlier than the time we promised.
Thanks. I guess you were already here, huh?
Of course. I'd feel bad to make you wait, so I've been on standby for an hour.
Oh, okay. She's treating me like a Hollywood star. I don't know how Hollywood stars would be treated, though.
May I take your order?
After that, since we hadn't decided which restaurant to go by, we walked into one of the cafes that we found nearby. I'd like the iced wiener coffee, and... Sawashiro?
This one.
Ha, okay. And another iced cocoa.
Understood. Thank you very much.
No problem at all. It seems like Miss Sawashiro didn't seem to want to talk to people other than me, and that didn't just go for the fans.
By the way, are you sure you were fine with the cafe?
Yeah, I mean, getting to meet with you privately is more than what I could ever ask for as a fan.
To me, it's the exact opposite. I asked you out, but I'm not sure if it's appropriate for us to be at such an ordinary setting, Mr. Shudo.
You know, I think it's about time you stop calling me that.
Do you dislike it?
I guess. To be honest, I feel more awkward than disliking it.
Okay, since it's you, and of all people asking me to stop, I'll stop. I'll call you Shudo from now on.
Yes, please.
Anyway, Shudo, thank you very much for coming to my book signing event the other day.
It's okay! I've said this so many times, but I'm a huge fan of yours. I always feel attached to the romanticism that you write. The characters are so attractive, too.
The romanticism?
Yes, it's something that I never get to write about. Huh? Sawashiro?
No, nothing. You were being a little funny, so that's why.
Did I say anything weird?
If we were to talk about what we can and cannot write, Shudo, have you not been writing novels anymore?
Well, I quit writing about 4 years ago, and I haven't been writing at all since then.
Why is that? Are you too busy for it?
No, I simply couldn't write anymore.
Couldn't write?
For the lack of a better way to put it, I don't have a girlfriend. And I don't have anyone whom I could call my best friend. Writing a novel is an output task. Therefore, if there's nothing that's inputted, there will always be a limit to how much can be output. And I found my limit 4 years ago. I never input any of the necessary knowledge or experience that I needed in order to illustrate the fine interpersonal relationships between my characters. I tried to write based on my imagination, but I felt like they all felt cheap, and I just couldn't write. And that was when I started to read more than write novels. Since I don't have much experience in real life, I couldn't really come up with attractive characters. And that was how writing became something that was distant from me.
I see.
Of course, I'm sure there are writers who can be creative about how to express things that they've never experienced. But this wasn't one of them.
Then you're saying that you might be able to write novels again if you were to fall in love, correct?
Huh? Well, I guess.
Well, let's do it!
Huh?
Let's fall in love, Shudo!
Well, I mean, even if you were to tell me to fall in love, I need an opponent to be in love with.
You already have one!
Wait, don't tell me!
Right here!
Are you being serious?
If only you didn't dislike me, you could definitely use me as the practice figure. Like a fake lover, just so you can write again.
Why would you do that for me?
Of course, it's because I want you to write novels. Half of the reason why I decided to see you today was to talk to you about this.
I'm not sure if I should say this, but I don't think my novels are of that much value.
No, it's extremely valuable. To me, at least.
What? Why? Not only I never made it to a debut, but I haven't even won a single award. I was just an amateur novelist.
Of course, I won't be forcing you if you were to tell me that you're too busy or that you didn't want to write anymore. But Shudo, you want to write if only you could write, correct?
If I could write, sure, I'd like to write. After all, I enjoy writing about the ideal imaginary world that I come up with.
I want to read your novels again, Shudo.
And that was how. Okay, thank you. And I guess I'll ask you for this favor.
Okay.
I decided to go with Sawashiro's suggestion, and we planned on going on a date. It's still early, but I guess we can go anywhere if we decide to go.
Yes!
What should we do? Is there anywhere you'd like to go? The aquarium and the amusement park are near this area.
Yes.
Sawashiro?
Yes.
Are you nervous?
No, I'm not.
Your voice is shaking. All she says has been yes this entire time.
Shudo, don't you have anywhere you want to go?
Well, let's see. Maybe an amusement park, since I never really had the opportunity to go.
Then let's go. Here.
Huh?
We're fake lovers, so we need to at least hold hands.
You're right. Okay, pardon me. Sawashiro?
No, I'm not.
I didn't say anything yet. It seems like she's nervous. We're here now! I don't think I've been to an amusement park since I was little! Are you okay?
What? Everything is okay.
Okay, I hope so. She's been so talkative over the phone and at the cafe, but Sawashiro's been quiet ever since this date started. And I actually found that cute. Sawashiro writes so many realistic romance novels, so I thought she was experienced with love. So, which one should we go to first?
I'm fine with anything.
That's Sarubedo.
Uh,
And that's the mascot of this park! Maybe should we...
okay, got it.
Alright, say cheese.
Are you shaking?
Don't worry, I'm just shaking out of excitement.
Is shaking out of excitement? I think it's a bit scary to think that she's shaking out of excitement just by taking a picture with a mascot.
Here you go. Please enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you very much.
Whew.
Ah,
So now let's go on some rides.
okay, so now,
Huh?
let's go on that one. Yes?
I don't think this is considered a ride.
But we're on the bench, so yeah, it's a ride.
But we're at an amusement park.
And we're at an amusement park, and you shouldn't overwork yourself.
Huh?
At first, I thought she was just getting nervous, but that wasn't the only reason. Of course, she might also be nervous, but I believe this is closer to afraidness. To prove that, she's been sweating a lot, despite how cold the weather is.
Thank you very much. To tell you the truth, I almost never go outside my house if it's not related to work.
Oh,
I'm not very good with people either. I really can't stand the crowd, so that's why I try not to make eye contact with my fans during the book signing events.
then why did you suggest that we should fake this romance?
I already told you why. I want to read your novel again. It's just my selfishness as one of your very first fans. So, you don't have to be considerate with me. I'm just doing this because I want to.
And then you don't have to be considerate with me either.
Huh?
I'm doing this because I want to. I want to take this easy at your pace. Let's take our time. We can go wherever we want, whenever we want. Just because we're at an amusement park, it doesn't mean that we need to throw ourselves into the crowd. We'll find a place where we want to be, and we'll enjoy the day the way we want.
Oh, Shudo.
At least, that's how I've always lived. At school and at work. It's not like I have to find my place wherever I have to be at. And just because I don't enjoy the interpersonal relationship there, it doesn't mean that I won't ever find a place there. Somewhere other than that place, whether it be online, inside a novel, or in the ideal imaginary world. Anywhere. We can always find a place for ourselves anywhere we want, and that's all that matters. Do you feel a little better?
Yes, a lot. I'm so glad to see that you haven't changed a bit, Shudo. We pretty much didn't go on any of the rides.
It's okay, I still had a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks to you, I have a different perspective now.
You're exaggerating.
I'm not exaggerating anything. I get to be a novelist to this day, all thanks to you, Shudo.
Huh?
I've interacted with you a few times through the comments on your novel on that website. I told you before that I don't like people, right? I've been born like this. There wasn't any particular cause or any unfortunate accident that made me this way. For some reason, I was just afraid of people. I didn't like them. I was scared, and that's why I felt hopeless.
Mirai, aren't you going to school?
No.
You need to try harder, or else you'll lose your place in school.
Yeah. I mean, I can't solve the problem if there wasn't any reason. If there hadn't been any unfortunate accident, I couldn't blame anyone. I can't try hard, even if I wanted to. I didn't know what to do. Oh. And that was when... I like this. I met your novel. The kind, ideal, pure world that you were illustrating seemed very shiny to my eyes. Me too. If only this world were just like an ideal world in this novel. I felt like I wouldn't have struggled to live so badly, and I admired your work. This is my first time writing a comment on someone's novel. Oh, he's already replied! You wrote, you don't have to overwork yourself to live in a world that's tough to live in. You also told me you should create a world that's easier for you to live in, and that's why I started writing novels too.
So, that was you, Sawashiro?
Yes, I've always wanted to thank you for those words.
Who would have ever imagined the person I admire became a novelist, and I happened to be the person who pushed her?
As soon as I realized that I didn't have to force myself to look for my place, I started to somehow manage to go to school. Of course, it wasn't like I was able to interact with others, though.
So, you've never had a boyfriend?
No, I've never had one before.
Huh.
Shudo?
And yet, you write such an amazing romance novel. You're a genius, Sawashiro!
No, that's not true.
I mean, I ended up breaking my pen after reading your novels.
Huh?
I felt like I couldn't create what you create. I admired you. And instead of writing novels myself, the world you illustrated through your novels became my ideal world.
That was because I've always been in love. I've always been in love with the person whom I've never met online. It was my first love that never reached. I'm sorry, I know I'm being ridiculous. I've never met you, and the only interactions we had were through those comments, and yet I ended up having affections for you.
Then
Huh?
Then it's time. Maybe I might end up writing a novel that's even more amazing than yours this time. I'm in my first love that feels like it might reach you.
Truth is stranger than fiction. Meow.